Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope so. You have all written your exams well. Welcome to your online class. So, today I'll start block 15, that is local sources of water. So, what is the main idea why you need to learn this lesson is that through this you can understand that people have different water needs and we use different water sources to meet our needs, is it? So, we have some common uses, we have some unique uses, and where do we get this water from? So we learn about the sources of water, then we learn how the water is reaching our home from the river, and also we will learn why water is important for everybody. So this is all we are going to learn through this lesson. So let us learn the keywords. What are the keywords? Is unique, thirstier, surface water, and ground water. So I'll explain for you what is the meaning of unique and thirstier while teaching the lesson. Okay, right? So let us today learn to explain some common and unique uses of water. Yes, with water, every one of us need water. Without water we can't survive, is it? Yes, so let us learn what are the common and the unique uses of water. Yes, so most of us depend upon fresh water, not on the salt water, is it? So what is the use of this fresh water? So mostly we use the water for drinking, is it? Then we use the water for washing, cooking. Here you can see how the boy is using for making the food. Then washing our clothes, cleaning the clothes, is it? Then we use for washing our dishes, is it? All our spoons, vessels and all. Then taking bath, okay, for cleaning our body. Nowadays often what we are doing, we are washing our hands, is it, to avoid the virus, is it? Then we are for watering the plants and also for cleaning purposes like cleaning the floors, cleaning the vehicles, is it, cleaning inside our home, is it? Like that we use the water. These are some of the common uses. Now let us see what is a unique use. This one is, yes, for swimming. Yes, then for ice skating. This is, you can see here the picture, for making the ice cubes, is it? Then we use for washing the toys. So these are some of the unique. What is meant by unique is something different, is it? We use the water for something different. How is water used in your house? Why do you think that some of these uses were unique? Okay, right. Yes, so we use most of our water in kitchen and bathroom. Is in kitchen we use for cooking the food, washing the vessels. Is it like that? We use the water especially and also for drinking. Is it in the kitchen? Then coming to bathroom, we use the water for brushing the teeth, flushing the toilets, bathing, washing the clothes. Like that we use for various purposes. But what are some of the unique use? I told you, like ice skating, is it? Yeah, that is. And also for swimming in the swimming pools, we put the water inside that, is it? We construct the pool. Then water game, water parks you have, and also for filling the balloons with the water, and also many water sports, is it? These are all done for what? Fun. So we use water for fun. Yes. So how does your family use water differently in summer and winter seasons? Okay, so during the summer season, what happens? There is a lot of heat, so most of the water is used during the summer months, is it? So the summer months, as the temperature is very hot, we feel thirstier. What is meant by thirstier is we feel drinking a lot of water, is it? Then our clothes get a lot of sweat, so we need to take often bath, is it? Plants dry fast, so we need to drink more water, wash more clothes, and water the plants more. Now let us see to identify the local water sources. Okay, so how we can so what are the sources of water? So where we are getting the water from? So on our earth, most of our earth is covered with sea and oceans, is it? So inside sea and oceans we will get salt water, is it? But for drinking we need fresh water. So there are two types of water sources are there. Okay, one is called as surface water. So surface water is the water that flows above the ground. So the example is your river, streams, lakes, ponds, spring. Is it? All these are nothing but your seas and oceans also comes under what? Surface water. So understood what is meant by surface water? The surface water is the water that flows above the ground. So you can see here the example is your river, your lakes, ponds. Is it like that? All these water sources, they flow on the above the ground. Is it? So such a type of water sources are called as surface water. Surface means above, on the ground, surface, okay, above. Yes. Now and you can see the seas and oceans also. So they are also above the ground only. So they also come under the surface water. Now let us see what is the other type of source of water. That is nothing but the groundwater. So this groundwater is, how do we get this groundwater, is because of the rainfall. So the rainwater enters through the soil and reaches the ground. Under the ground they will be stored, okay, and such a type of water is called as groundwater. Okay children, so why are these sources important? Can we use the water from any source? Why or why not? Okay, right, is it? So you have already seen that there are two types of water. That is, what is that? One is surface water and the groundwater. They are the important sources of water. So in most of the places, how do we take this groundwater? So groundwater can be obtained through, we can pull the water by making wells and the hand pumps. So we dig the hole inside the ground, and that is how the water will come into the well. Is it? So from the well, by using the motor or by using the pulley, we can take the water and use. So this is an hand pump through which the groundwater can be taken out. Okay, right children, is it clear? Yes. So I asked you, can we use water? So we cannot use water from any source because it could be dirty or unfit for the use. Okay, right children, is it clear? So how we are getting the groundwater and surface water, rivers, lakes and all, we will use that water. We will, that is in the next chapter, how from the river you are going to get the water to your home. We'll learn. Can you use the sea water for the things that you do at home? Yes. So I told you most of the earth is covered with sea water, is it? Yes. So there is a process called as desalination, is a process for removing the salt from the sea water. So if you remove the salt from the sea water, that water can be used for various purposes. Yes. So the water, the salt only spoils the taste, is it? So the salt will be removed so that that water can be used for cleaning the clothes, washing the dishes, even also for drinking purposes. So the countries like Saudi Arabia and all, they mostly depend upon this desalination process to get the fresh water, but it is a very expensive process. So the water is collected from the seas and then into a big, you have seen the big containers, no? In that containers they will store, and then they do the desalination process, and that water can be used like the fresh water which we use, which we get from the rivers and the lakes. Okay children, so today you have learned about uses of water, and also you have seen what are the different sources of water you have seen. So I'll send you the worksheets and the notes. Thank you.